bugs, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm super hyped to talk about goals. So I'm gonna help you in this video how to fulfill your life and how to set those goals that maybe you don't know how to start, or maybe you've been working on for a minute and you ain't been able to get there. So let's hop on right. How often do you start goals and they often fall by the wayside? Or you dream about goals before going to bed and not able to even write them down. In this video, I'm gonna talk about how you can achieve those goals, start those goals, and complete those goals. Perhaps you got distracted with daily life, with setting these goals. Maybe you got distracted by social media. Maybe you got distracted with your daily job. But it's important that we pay attention, we measure our goals so we're able to succeed, right? To fulfill that happiness that we're all searching for. Your goal must be SMART. It should be specific, measurable, obtainable, relevant, and time-bound. So once you're able to break down those 5 tips of a SMART goal, then we start to get a little bit more strategic on how we can set this goal. So specific, what do you want it to be? It's something very simple. For example, it could be weight loss. It could be buying a home. It could be moving to a new town. And it also can be starting a new job. Whatever that small, simple goal is, we want to make sure that we have it in a category as, this is what I'm focusing on. Simple. Next, number 2, measurable. How can you measure this goal? This is where people fall off the wayside of achieving their goal. We set these goals, but then we never measure them, or we start measuring them and then we fall off. Measuring your goal is the very key to being able to make it to that goal that you set. So I'm going to use the example of weight loss. Let's just say I want to lose 10 pounds. Okay, how am I going to measure this 10-pound loss? Easy, no brainer, I can use a scale. Okay, so I'm going to use a scale, but how often am I going to weigh myself so I'm able to make sure that I'm staying in that line of my goal? So another example is applying for a new job. How are you going to measure yourself applying for that job? Well, you can simply have out a checklist, right? If you're applying for a job, maybe you apply for 5 jobs a day or maybe 10 jobs a week. So how am I able to measure that? Maybe get a notebook where you're actually checking off all the times or the 5 jobs that you applied for. Therefore, at the end of the week, you can see that you've measured that, right? Because before it's like, I want to find a new job. And you're just applying and not really having any measurement. Well, how many jobs did I apply for? So the following week, you can say, okay, I obviously didn't get called back. Let me increase that goal. Maybe I'm going to apply for 10 jobs this time. Maybe I'm going to apply for 15 jobs. So therefore, when we get that frustration, when we're trying to achieve a goal, when we go back and measure, and that's what creates that excitement, right? It's not the goal that creates the excitement. It's the in-between, the starting and getting to that goal. That middle part is what creates that excitement for us to be able to achieve these goals and be motivated to go to the next goal. And that's where I want you guys to remember when we're setting these goals. What's that in-between? It's not getting there. You get there and it's like, dang, I hit that goal, right? But it's like, what's that inner part in between the goal and starting it? That's where you're gonna feel that happiness and that contentment. So I want you guys to really think about that when you're doing your goals, and when you're maybe having a hard day or having a hard week and you can't hit that goal, maybe you didn't make any measurements, but always simply going back and seeing the progress of where you started from. Number 3, achievable. This one right here also tends to make us fall by the wayside. Is this goal achievable? So I'm going to use the example again of weight loss. Remember I said in the beginning I wanted to lose 10 pounds, right? What if I say I wanted to lose 10 pounds in a week? Is that achievable? That's what you want to ask yourself when you're writing down these SMART goals. You want to make sure that that goal is achievable. Is it something that you can actually do? I believe in starting small, right? Making it so small that you know that you can achieve that goal. So once you get that inner motivation, right, in between that goal and, starting that goal, that inner motivation is going to continue to help you kind of increase your goal and increase your motivation so you're able to hit that goal. Number 4, this one gets a little tricky, relevant. You want to make sure that the goal that you're setting for yourself is relevant. Is it something that you really want to do? Not something that maybe your husband, boyfriend, family member suggests that you should do. You want to make sure the goal is something that you feel like is going to improve your purpose or make you feel like you have a purpose. So it's very important that you look and take some time when setting this goal and make sure that it's relevant. Number 5, time bond. You want to make sure that this goal is time sensitive, not something that is super rushed or is going to take forever. We want to make sure that it's something that's going to be in a time frame that's going to fit for you, not for no one else, but for you. Last tip I want to leave with you guys is don't put too much pressure on yourself. Believe in yourself. I believe in you that you can make these goals and achieve them and live that purposeful life and fulfill the happiness and the contentment within yourself. I work with clients on a daily basis who struggle and never believe that they can achieve these goals, and they do because they make them smart. They believe in themselves. There's no pressure. Alrighty guys, stay tuned. Also, I want to hear about some of your goals that you're setting. Maybe you can motivate some individuals who are looking at this video to start those goals, or maybe they can start working on some goals that you're starting to work on. So in the bottom, please leave some comments. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave some questions there. Alrighty guys, stay tuned.